So I'm Rebecca Watson. I'm from the Eastern Region Ministry course, or ERMC, in the Cambridge Theological Federation. It's been an amazing couple of days, full of really stimulating ideas and discussion. And like all good theological discussions, I'd say we've ended up with more questions than answers, and more to think about than with the ideas we came with. I think one key thing that stands out for me is the idea of environmental crisis not just being an issue, a single issue, not being an issue at all, but something that's all-encompassing in its impact, in terms of its effects on every aspect of society, the economy, health, people's lives, but also in terms of theology. We can't just put it into a particular niche and say it falls under mission or biblical studies or whatever it might be, that somehow it has to infuse everything we're doing. And not just everything we're doing, but also everyone who's involved in theological training, theological thinking, and the life of faith, and living that out, teaching it in whatever role they might have. I think another thing that came across really, really strongly for me was the urgency of the environmental crisis, but also the uncertainty of what lies before us. And that sense of transition away from thinking of Christianity as a source of hope, and motivation to make those incremental changes in our lives that we often heard about maybe 10 years ago, into something that feels a lot more uncertain, maybe a little bit more apocalyptic, almost, with great sense of uncertainty and a feeling that it may be too late to have a really impactful change, but there's a calling out of virtue, if nothing else, to take it really seriously. And that came across really strongly for me. And the other thing that I've taken away is some of the language used, sometimes drawn from particular authors people have been quoting, that have been new to me or very striking. So a few things I jotted down were planetary entanglement, slow knowledge, prefigurative politics, fragilization, chaotic, and creative maladjustment. I thought they were all really powerful phrases to take away and ponder over. So that was the last thing I wanted to pick up on.